Hi and welcome back to Infinite Health. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for clicking through, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, continue sharing this video, continue liking. If you have any comment, don't leave it undone. Leave the comment in the section below. Okay, and together, let's continue building the country that we need. Let's continue building one another. What does it take to stop eating meat? I stopped eating meat for 3 months and here's what happened. Did it cost my life? Did I die? As you can see, I'm alive. I'm standing before you. It means that I am much alive than I used to be. Okay, and guess what happened when I stopped eating meat? I feel like my body is lighter. My body was heavy, especially when I'm walking. I was feeling like I was having kind of a pulling my body. But these past 3 months, since when I started, after at least 1 month, I started to feel my body lighter. And I can walk seamlessly, much faster than I used to be. Maybe you may not understand what I mean. I think I'm talented at walking. But what I mean is, these past 2 months, I was too swift than I used to be. It was even just like seamlessly flowing at a way I couldn't even understand what exactly was happening. So I'm really feeling better because I think meat was kind of making my body a little bit heavy. So right now I really feel like this body is mine. I owe it. Do you know what it feels when you feel like you are carrying yourself? Huh? Do you know what it means? When you feel like you are carrying yourself, you are carrying your body, like you are pushing your body. Okay, of course I am not somebody with a big body, okay, but sometimes when your body is filled up with something, there is that feeling that no, my body is a little bit heavier. I'm kind of pulling myself. You know what I mean? This is exactly some of the things that were happening. Alright, but when I stopped eating meat for the past 3 months, I began to feel like my body is lighter and I can kind of like float upon it. You understand it? So I think that was excellent. But what happened is, in the first 3 weeks, I had a lot of headaches now and again. But these headaches were not actually frequent, like kind of every day. It was kind of like I would feel headaches maybe in the afternoon from maybe 11 all the way to 3 o'clock and it goes, or from 3 o'clock until I sleep, then I wake up, it's calm. Then there was another experience that I have had. I had an experience kind of like for 2 weeks. I was kind of feeling like I want to vomit, something like that. Yeah, that was happening. But there is another thing that I noticed as well. Smooth digestion. My digestion became so smooth, like it was kind of like whenever I eat something, I had an urge to go. You get what I mean? I don't want to say that thing, but just bear with me. How many times should a person go to the toilet? Basically, a lot of people, a lot of us, we assume that a person must go once. But there was a day I was asking myself, if people eat every day at least 3 times or 4 times a day, why is it that there is this tendency to go twice or once? So does it mean all this food is healthy, yet we are eating junk food 4 times a day, but we go twice or we go once? Some even escape at least 1, 2, 3 days not going. Is that normal? So I had those questions, but I think during this period I got answered. Because whenever I eat something, no matter how big or small it is, there was that urge to do something, to go there. For example, I could eat 3 bananas and 2 apples or 2 pears. With that only, there is a push. And you could even feel in your stomach, kind of like the digestion, you could feel that something is happening, smooth digestion taking place, and there is everything going very, very well. I think you should try this out. And another thing that happened, I think there was a great improvement on my skin. What I mean is, I used to have this problem, like every single 2 weeks, I could have some acne or pimples coming on my forehead like this. But the past 2 months, I have not had this. But I used to have that thing almost every 2 weeks, and it was irritating on my skin over here on my forehead. But right now, the past 2 months, I haven't experienced that, and I can even see a lighter complexion even on my skin. Yeah, so I think these are the benefits. I think I'm reaping the benefits, and I wish to continue without meat. Why should I bother going for it? However, sometimes there was some challenges of craving for meat, especially chicken, fried one. There were some cravings for meat, like if you pass by a restaurant, you have that smell, you feel like, ah. But I was always able to suppress those urges with something else. I would just look for something that I enjoy eating. I would just buy a fruit that I enjoy eating, then I supplement with that. So it was actually okay, and it was wonderful. Then another thing, what else happened? What happens is you can feel some tiredness and fatigue. Why? Because the meat itself also has its benefits, although it is highly toxic. It is also beneficial. So meat supplies proteins. So what happens is you need to do something like having vegetables which are able to give you proteins, like beans, eggplant, cauliflower, and much more. Those ones, they supply you with proteins. And there was another thing that was happening. You know, I discovered something about meat. Meat contributes to the tiredness of the body. I used to wake up tired sometimes, but I discovered that although it was not too often, because I was not eating much meat, but when I stopped, I could even wake up at even the normal sleep hours is just normally 6 hours, and if I sleep 6 hours or 6.5 hours, when I wake up I feel like this is my body. Another thing, in the morning when you wake up, you feel like your mouth is heavy. But when I stopped eating meat for these past 3 months, I began to feel like my mouth in the morning is lighter. Then the other thing, when I walk faster, because almost every day I walk for about 5 kilometers almost every day. So normally when I walk fast. So I discovered that when I walk in many days in the past, I used to, like, after walking, there was this kind of smell in my armpits that was happening. But in the past 2 months, boy, tell me, it was amazing. I couldn't imagine I have taken a walk, you know. I put my nose over here. Everything is calm and kind of like as if I have even applied some perfume, boy. It is amazing. So these are some of the benefits of not taking meat. I believe strongly it is. Why? Because meat is from blood of animals, so it also has a particular energy that it carries with. When I researched, I discovered that the reason I had these pimples is because I think meat was also contributing to some kind of imbalancing of my hormones, because I know that in many cases these pimples and acne, they can be also influenced by some hormonal imbalances. Foods like meat, sweets, and fizzy drinks, they have a capability of giving rash and pimples on the skin. And meat also has a tendency to imbalance or to upset hormones, especially the kinds of meats that we are eating these days, which we don't know where it is coming from. Many of the meat that we eat, whether we know it or we don't know it, some of it is injected with some hormones so that it stays longer in the refrigerators, and even when they are breeding these animals, they want them to grow faster, so they tend to inject them with certain hormones, and these hormones are dangerous for our bodies. You see, they upset our hormones. So I strictly believe something was fishy somewhere. Another thing, check my hair. My hair is continuously becoming dark, and my hair is even more shiny. So, shiny hair. Why? Because I was eating a lot of vegetables, fruits and vegetables. I even still take them even today. Let me show you something amazing, and I'm going to show you in the next tutorials. You are going to see a lot of things happening. Boy, have I chosen to be a vegetarian now? I don't know, but this one is doing me well. Tomorrow I'm going to make a tutorial showing you how to make coconut salad. Do you like it? Let's go for it tomorrow. Watch the next video, okay? So this is it. It's really amazing. No matter how hard it may be, you need the discipline to take care of your body as long as you are living here on earth. The reason I care much about my health is that I don't believe the Creator wants us to get sick. I strongly believe that the Creator does not want us to get sick. The reason I strongly believe in this is simply because I also believe that we are here to fulfill a certain purpose as humanity, as we exist on the earth. So if we are sick and we are on the hospital bed for 1 day, 2 weeks, or whatever, we are just sleeping and not working and not fulfilling the purpose for which we exist. So I strongly believe that we are here on earth to fulfill a particular reason or purpose. We don't deserve to be sick, and we deserve to remain healthy. That is why one of the reasons I care much about this body. That is the reason I care much about my health. I have not been to a hospital. I don't even know when I was last in the hospital. I don't even remember even when I last took these tablets from hospitals. I don't even remember, because I always make sure that I take care of my body. I don't want to be sick. I hate to be sick. And because of that, I better sacrifice to make the discipline it takes to take care for my body and take out all the pleasures that comes with foods, the pleasures that comes with other activities. I would rather sacrifice to deny and to defy and to throw them away, because I want to maintain my body in a good state. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do you like it? Do you want to try this? Go and try it out and tell me the results afterwards. Maybe after 1 month, you'll be back and comment in this video and tell me what happened. But I believe you are going to enjoy it. Although it may be painful sometimes because you are destroying a particular habit. But if you try it, you enjoy it. And when you enjoy it, you find the benefits of it, you won't go back. I tell you, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Let's fight this COVID. When you eat healthy, I strongly believe that you are able to contribute into fighting this COVID-19. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, woo!